So, I've made some new friends. There we were, minding our own business in our space bunker, when these little green dudes from the planet Zanza show up looking to abduct someone, but reluctant to take the Rona back to their ship with them. Lucky for them, they got a man in a can floating around in orbit above the planet, and they got themselves a little monkey specimen to boot. All right, I'll stop calling you specimen. He's a little sensitive about that word. We watched Planet of the Apes one time, and now he's all, primates are people too! Have you heard the one about the spaceship that came to Earth? Never mind, it's over your head. Unfortunately, they took my clothes and all they gave me to wear was this stuff. I'm not sure how advanced their civilization can be, as this ensemble can only be described as an aluminum foil hat and a choir robe. Apparently khakis and plaid shirts are hard to come by on the planet Zanza. It's not all bad up here though. At least I get to have some social interaction, and I've already started to pick up the language. All the tests they run on us, they are brutal. What? No. I've already had my probe this week. It is Bobo's turn. Hey, it's every man or monkey for himself, buddy. Sheesh, I'm gonna pay for that later. Hey, I can't promise he won't throw poo at you. Again. That's between you and the monkey. What happens in the probing chamber stays in the probing chamber. Hey, what's ET short for? Because he's got little legs. Another upside is the Zanza have been running all kinds of fitness tests on us. Bobo and I are getting back into shape. Speaking of getting into shape, it is so important that you all stay active. Get some exercise. Aside from the fact that not getting exercise is the main contributor to obesity, diabetes, poor heart health, some cancers, and many other serious health concerns, exercise is also the key to good mental health. According to a recent article in Psychology Today, evidence suggests that exercise is not only necessary for the maintenance of good mental health, but it can be used to treat even chronic mental illness. For example, it is now clear that exercise actually reduces the likelihood of depression and also maintains mental health as we age. On the treatment side, exercise appears to be as good as existing pharmacological interventions across a range of conditions such as mild or moderate depression and anxiety. If you don't know where to start, here are some great ideas for you. Let me just start off by saying, I am not an athlete and anybody can do these exercises. What I'm going to show you are just really very basic for beginners. There are ways to increase the rigor if you'd like to know. I can show you that. But for starters, we're just going to do some real basic whole body at-home exercises, no equipment. You can do this anywhere. I would recommend you have some comfortable shoes. It's better to have something on your feet if you want to target your areas and be comfortable. So we're going to start off with some squats. If you want to watch, I'm going to go down like so. As you go down, you should feel the pressure on your heels, not on your toes. What I don't want to do is lean forward, slouch, and roll forward onto my feet like this. You can see my heel come up off the ground. I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep my back straight. I'm going to keep my torso straight and come down onto my heels. I can almost rock backwards, but I'm not going to. So just come all the way down. Make sure your knees come straight out from your feet. Don't let them go out or in. You want your knees to come out straight, and you just go down and up. If you slow down, especially going down, go down slow, come up fast, that's going to increase the rigor. And we're just going to do those. Start off by doing 10 of those. If you feel like that's not at all a challenge, do 20. Or you can do that to exhaustion. Just do them until you don't feel like you can do another one. Next up, we're going to have push-ups. I'm going to show you a basic beginner push-up. A lot of people struggle with push-ups. You're going to be on your knees for this one. Here we go. Again. So the further out you have your hands, the easier the push-up will be. The further back you move your hands, the more difficult it will be, or the closer together they are, the more difficult it will be. We'll start off with our hands just about where our shoulders are. You're on your knees. Make sure your body is straight. As you come down, your whole body should be able to touch the ground at the same time. Keeping your body straight. Don't lift your hips up. Don't drop your hips down. Like so. Again, try to do 10 of those. Increase to 20. If you want to increase the rigor even more, get up on your toes and off of your knees. Next up, we're going to look up crunches and leg lifts. These are both going to be on the ground. I've got a mat here. If you're going to be outside, you might want to be on the grass if you don't have a mat, or carpet inside. It's just a beautiful day, so I'm out here. We'll start off with crunches. Knees up. And this isn't a full sit-up. You should feel the pressure right here. You're just going to come up like this. That's a crunch. Don't forget to breathe. Try to do 10 of those, 20 of those. Next are leg lifts. Start with your legs up in the air. You're going to bring those all the way up. Notice that my hips come up off of the mat just a little bit. You should feel that pressure when you come out to hear the extension. You should feel the pressure here in your lower abs. Pull your legs up, squeezing your abs as you do so. 10 of those. Next up, we have lunges. Like the squats, this is one that people often don't do correctly. So when I do my lunge, hands on my hips, I'm going to step out. Most people don't step out far enough, or they step out too far. So here's the key. I want to step out far enough so when I go down, my knee, my thigh, and my leg make roughly a 90-degree angle. A lot of people also go all the way down to their knee on the ground and back up again. Don't do that. The knee comes almost to the ground, back up again. Keep your torso straight, looking forward. Good. 10 of those, 20 of those. Increase the rigor as you go. Next up, we're going to do the elbow to the knee. Have your hands behind your head. Pull up my shorts. I'm going to bring this right elbow down, left knee up. This is going to work in through here. You should feel the pressure in the sides of your abdomen. Here we go. Bring it up fast. Pull it up to your knee. Keep your feet close together. All the way up. Touch the knee all the way up. All the way up. Good. 10 of those, or 10 on each knee. Last one here is going to be the plank. Nobody loves the plank, but it's really good for building that core. There's multiple ways to do the plank. A super beginner plank is just going to be on your knees, on your elbows, like so. Keep your body straight. Don't get your hips up high. Don't get your hips down low. That's the basic beginner plank. Bring your feet up. But that's pretty simple. So really the thing with planks is to see how long you can go. If you have a stopwatch, maybe you can count 1 1,000, 2 1,000 in your head, have somebody time you, increase that number. Try to get your plank up to a minute. You're going to start off with maybe a 20-second plank. That's okay. Work your way towards that minute goal, then work your way towards that 90-second goal. A 90-second plank should be your goal. So again, there's two ways to do that. A high plank, body extended, don't get your hips up, don't get your hips low. You shouldn't have your shoulders straight either. Make sure your back is slightly arched, body is straight. Like the push-up, the further back your hands are, the more difficult that plank will become. If you move your hands out here, considerably easier. This would be like a beginner's plank. And then you have the low plank. Same thing. Try to hold that. Try to get to 90 seconds. That's it. Repeat all those. You're going to feel a lot stronger. You're going to feel healthier. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have a better attitude. I promise you it works. So you don't necessarily have to stay inside and do squats or push-ups. You can get out here. It's a beautiful day. Go for a bike ride. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. Go for a walk. Just be outside. Get exercise. Breathe. Enjoy the fresh air. Shoot some hoops. Throw a baseball around your yard, catch a frisbee. It's beautiful. If you don't have a bike, you can just get out and walk. We're here at Rome Village. You know, the parks are still open. It's not a lot of people there. The bathrooms are going to be closed, be warned. But yeah, we're just out here having a walk on the trail. Also, there are tons of free at-home workout videos on YouTube. Go check those out. I'll actually post a link to a really good one in my description below. I love and miss you all so much. I hope you're staying healthy and safe and happy and spending time with and talking to people you love. So now, go get some exercise. And remember, we're all in this together. What are you laughing at?
Can I just take a moment about what is going on right here? Can I just take a moment? What are you doing?
I really don't know. I need, see, I'll get...
This may be just a new look for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
I'm going to have to support you.
I'm going to work it. Oh, I gotta not laugh. Rona! Now I need a loud, very angry, very distressed Bobo. Like a total temper tantrum. Let's hear it. It's good. All right, here we go.
You just brought Bobo back to make him mad?
Hey! How do you get a baby alien to sleep? Rocket! And I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown. Brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning like a fuse of hair alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Faith.